Hello there! So what I'm going to have to do is over sound this. I have recorded all this with sound, but it didn't work. So if you can hear me mumbling in the background as well, then that is because of that. For some reason my music volume has decided to overpower itself for the entire game, and therefore has drowned out my voice. So sorry about the sound. I've adjusted the music for next time, and hopefully it won't drown out my voice as I'm playing the game. So this game is Starbound, which is pretty much a Minecraft in 2D, and it looks like a very interesting, cool looking game. I watched a few videos of its development and things. It has actually been out for quite a while. It's still in beta, enraged koala version apparently, but it has been out since last year, I do believe, at least. Here I am just talking about how there's a human and a glitch and various other species you can pick from, and the male-female sex choices of glitch. So I'm making my lovely character. I am going to be making a me, basically. I never get why they call it undie and pants. See, I'm British, but I say underpants and pants. Here, we're supposed to say underwear and trousers. It's like, what? The underpants? No, the underwear. The underpants, because they go under your pants. No, the trousers. It's like, what? But anyway. So here I am making a me with my purple hair. I like my purple hair. I have a natural brown hair, but I would like to have natural purple hair if I could. I think of myself as an alien. It's very strange, but anyway. My lovely shirt, and I'm going to pick a blue one, I believe. Look at that, I picked a blue one. Wait. And my pants, I pick a very normal looking pants. And I'm going to change it to black. But first I'm going to accidentally do a shirt colour change, I believe. I could be wrong. There's very little difference in these. Oh no, I have to change the pants colour and not the shirt colour first. Well done me.
You're wearing your pants on top of your trousers? It's like, what? No. Underpants and then...
So, yes, I'm going to go for black. And then go for personality, and I decided to choose one that looks like me without being a prat. So, that one. I tend to stand crooked, and then I choose normal mode because I don't like the idea of losing all my stuff when I die. And I don't want to stay there either. And then I'm going to pick a random game name, which I pick Mosby, like Mosby, but with two S's. Mosby. I don't know why it doesn't say name on the left there. I guess I forgot to put that tag on. So there I am, Mosby. So we start off in a lovely spaceship with a quest. Earth has been ripped apart. You have been in search of a new home for some time, and finally your ship has run out of fuel in orbit of an unknown planet. Before setting out in search of fuel, you should search your ship's storage for a matter manipulator. Press E to interact with your objects. So, apparently I'm full. My reward for this is 10 pixels. And my matter manipulator looks like a croissant. But whatever. So this has got the ability to generate the world as you play. Like Minecraft. They now call it something. I cannot remember what it's called. Hold on, I'll look it up. Procedurally generated planet. So this is the kind of thing that's been around for donkey's years. I mean, Worms 1 did things and things like this, but anyway. Oh, it's time to search the planet for fuel. To survive down there, you'll need tools. To produce tools, you'll need to make yourself a crafting table. Use your ship's teleportation platform to beam down, Scotty. I have no idea what this does. I'm sure we'll find out what it does later on in the game. It was a thing. It's a 3D printer that does things, and it's a thing. Apparently I can make a human flag. I don't know whether that's a flag made out of humans or what. It seems kind of slightly cannibalistic to me, but whatever. A door. I constantly keep trying to click on things in this game, and it doesn't do anything. It's very annoying. You have to use the E key to interact with things, but you have to be near it to interact with it. But anyway. So apparently we've got no fuel, which makes sense. Here are my worlds. I have played another level of this quickly, and apparently the worlds are all pre-generated as well. So different worlds each time you load up the maps, start a new game. So not one map is going to be the same as another. So here we are in apparently Alpha Eta Sugar 41 the 7th A. And I just absolutely love the beauty of these things. As I was watching the video, it was amazing. It's like 8-bit graphics, but enhanced. I don't know, 32, can we go with 32-bit graphics? So it's like pixelated, but it's amazingly, beautifully detailed. Oh, look, a birdie. My throat's going. So, that's a bad guy. Pretty much everything in these planets are bad guys. Right? You may want a weapon to hand, ready to kill these things, because they are going to attack. And boy do they hurt, especially when they gang up in their hundreds. Oh, I just managed to throw my weapon. Well done, me. So, yes. So I'm going to be wandering a bit. I don't really do a lot apart from talking about how I like the character and the world and swinging and things. And how the aliens look cute sometimes, but are really, really vicious. I mean, look at them. Jumping and pouncing and trying to attack at me. Evil little things. Ow. I did not swing fast enough to kill it. Look, I've got another 10 pixels apparently. And 20 pixels. Wonderful. Oh, and that's Bright Tummy, if you heard that one. So, this is... There's another birdie there, but that birdie's evil. And this is where I die. This is my first death, as I get ganged up by 4 random creatures and a bird above my head. There we go, dead. And here I am, being regenerated in a regeneration capsule. Fancy technology these days. Look, I've got black underwear.
Oh, I've got black underwear. That's good to know.
So here I am back on my ship, which is nice. Nice to see that you get put back on the ship again. So let's walk back down to the planet. Okay. Let's try this way, see if there's anything slightly less deadly. Nope, there's 2 guys there, however one of them's poisoned. Well done you, and you're dead. I'm glad poison doesn't affect just me. I'd be rather upset if it was just a player kind of thing. Hey, and I managed to collect it without jumping in the poison. Well done me. So what have I got? I've got corn seeds, I've got some torches, I've got a flashlight, also known as a torch, I've got a matter manipulator, which is apparently a thing that you can use to dig pretty much anything and everything in the world. I don't think you're supposed to. I think because in the crafting table, as I'll show you in a bit when I make one, there is ability to make pickaxes and shovels and all sorts of things. So I think the matter manipulator is kind of like a starter weapon. So if you think Minecraft, it's basically the wooden pick of the beginnings. And then as you manage to mine a few things and get your rocks and stones, cobblestones and iron and things like that, you get your slightly better weapons and tools. So it's kind of like that. It's your wooden pick of the start. I suppose your fist of the start for trees, because you can actually knock down trees with it. So here I am. I just love that animation. I don't know how much of me you can hear underneath, because I'm probably reiterating everything that I've already said in the game. But anyway, I'm that animation. That is just so amazing. So much better than Minecraft in a way. I love that the whole tree falls down. I don't know what the left and right thing is. It's something to do with being able to hold more than the current tools. However, trying to drag anything just doesn't seem to work unless you probably like put this plank down. Unless you actually go into the inventory and things. So here I am, finding my basic crafting system. Woo, go me! And I can make a crafting table, torches, climbing ropes, wooden platforms, human flag, wooden planks and a campfire. So I'm going to make some wooden planks. And I can make the wooden platform. Yay me! Don't know why I'd want to make one, but you can make one. You can also make a hunting bow and a bandage. I can't actually make them at the moment because I don't have any other material, but you know, it's the thought that counts. A nondescript wooden platform. What else we got? We've got a clicky thing that allows me to see what the shrub is. A Starbound Codex or library. So we've got Starbound Survival Guide, a human journey, a human introduction, the problem with tentacles, and control yourself. And I whipped myself about how it sounds something like a book I read about a galaxy and hitchhiking and things. Anyway, so you want to survive long enough to see your first sunset, right? Good luck. Seriously, there are some handy tips and tricks that you might want to consider before rushing headlong into the wilderness. So many adventurers have set out filled with bravado, only to be decimated as soon as night falls. But that won't be you, right? Right?
Good luck. Seriously, there are some.
Yes, it's sounding very much like that book of galaxies and hitchhikers. But I can't remember what it's called. It was a good book, though. It had something to do with number 42, I think, as well. Well, I could be wrong. Anyway, first up, and this one's important, tools, tools, tools. Your handy B-Max is great if you're in a tight spot, but you can't bait proper tools. I guess B-Max is my manipulator, so they've renamed it since writing this book. And all you need is stone and wood. Wonderful, right? Hey, I haven't finished reading. But what is those tools wear out, you ask? Well, many ores allow you to sharpen said tools, making them as good as new. And when you find an ore, be sure to check if it can be used in that way. It's the difference between creating a masterpiece and being eaten alive by sentient radishes. Making a shelter is pretty handy too. The nights are dark and full of terrors, and also things that don't look terrifying but really are. Be sure to build a base with a campfire, even if it looks like a mud hut. You'll thank us when the monsters are crawling at your door, and you're inside, safe and not freezing to death. Don't forget to upgrade as well. You might think you look the bomb, swinging a mouldy stick and wearing your basic rags, but you foes won't think the same. They'll think you look silly and then eat you. So craft better weapons and armor and clothing before taking on more dangerous beasts.
Craft better weapons, armor, and clothing before taking on more dangerous beasts.
Stock up on bandages. They're easy to make and they'll get you out of a tight spot. It's not always possible to sleep and recuperate, so a good supply of bandages can be a lifesaver, and everyone knows bandages can heal every type of injury, so there's no excuse to be unprepared. Finally, birds are not your friends. Ever. Even if they look cute, they'll kill you as soon as you turn your back. All birds. Not avians, of course. They're lovely. Proper flying, spitting, burning birds. You know the type. Never trust a bird. So that's that book. I'll read the others in a moment. It's gone dark, so I want to try and create somewhere warm. So let's make a campfire. And I guess I've got to select it from somewhere. I've got one. See, this is where I am stuck, because I have not yet read Control Yourself, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to move things. I'm trying to work out how to get into my backpack and things like that. There we go, I worked it out. Well done me. So let's put the fire up here somewhere. We'll place it for the corn seeds, because I don't need corn seeds at the moment. And then we'll choose it and learn how to put it down by eventually learning that we can't just E, we have to actually click it with our mouse to put it down. But it took me a while. So here I am standing on the precipice of a very large pool of poison. Precipice? Is precipice the right word? Well, whatever. I've got a fire. I'm happy. So now I'm going to chop down the tree. And I'm going to get some more wood. Because wood's good. Good wood. Sit, boy, sit.
Trees are very hard.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I'm loving that wiggly tree. A wiggle, 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 wiggle. And it's down. Don't like the darkness. Alright, so let's quickly build a random box just to kind of protect myself for the moment. I don't want anything coming and eating me quite yet.
That will do nicely. Just for the time being.
Ooh, a plant. I've got a plant in my pocket apparently. I can't put it down though. But that's fine. I like how I've got it in some sort of glass bowl thing. And then I got corn seeds, which are good for digestion apparently.
Torches, flashlights, saplings.
Alien woodworm. Dirty looking dirt. Wheat. It's table crop. So I've got a pocket which has got nothing in it. I think it's a pocket. I don't know what it is. Might be a pocket. And a bag. I've got a cool jacket. Cool jacket that's too cool for dry cleaning. And sweatpants, which are full of sweat. That's pretty much it. The rest of it's not clickable at the moment. Cool though. Apparently I can have 2 pets and 4 techs. Whatever techs are. I guess in technical things like gadgets. Like a shield thing. So anyway, let's go to the next book. Our human journey begins. Earth has been ripped apart. You have been in search of a new home for some time, and finally your ship has run out of fuel in orbit of an unknown planet. You feel slightly guilty about the little alien you brought on board, the little hungry alien that you ejected out of the airlock after it ate the rest of your crew, but there's no sense in crying over spilt blood, you think. Spilt fuel, however, is a different story. I was read a bit faster than I did in the game, but that's fine. Getting peckish. And that's it for that book. A human introduction. Humanity was a flourishing species with a high evolution rate and an extremely hardy in terms of healing, recovery and endurance. They were the first race to engage in space travel both for science and entertainment, but their limitations restricted them to their own solar system. Eventually began war among themselves more frequently, and with Earth's resources depleting, returned to the space race as each of the world's superpowers attempted to claim and colonize new planets. Whilst in the midst of a particularly lengthy struggle to claim Mars, the humans observed a beast from beyond the stars crash land on Earth. Bom bom bom. Again, took a bit longer to read in-game. World leaders were heard to exclaim, "It's like something out of a sci-fi movie!" and "We'd better run for it!" and "Maybe it's friendly, it's not be hasty." This person was later fired.
Let's not be too hasty. This person was later fired.
So that's that book. The problem with tentacles. So, turns out little tentacle monsters are just as murderous and deadly as a huge one. Who knew? Should have settled for a kitten after all. Anyway, the rest of the crew are dead, which sucks, but no point dwelling on it. Guess I better keep looking for a decent planet then, one without tentacles, or killer plant people, or giant spiders, or taxis. Yes, it's time for mankind to claim the stars. And finally, control yourself. Seriously, you're crazy. As you navigate the galaxy in your quest for self-discovery, it's important to know how to control yourself and the things around you, and as such we have prepared a quick reference guide that may help you on your way. So core controls, they will allow you to hop, skip, jump and destroy your way to enlightenment. Movement with WASDs. Jump with a space, interact with the E or middle mouse button. Select objects in the foreground. Look, I can move it with this up. With the left mouse button, select objects in the background with the right mouse button. Attack with weapon equipped with the left right mouse buttons and select a single block with the shift and hold. So yes, that's fairly basic, really. Hotkeys. Everybody likes shortcuts, and we're sure you are no exception. Here, you can learn how to quickly access a number of liberating features. Liberating! So, a crafting menu is with C, a quest journal is with J, the codex, aka this, is with L, investigation cursor is with N to investigate, and hide HUD with the F1 key. And you can also get options and quit with the escape key. You know, like normal games. Throw items with the Q, which I've learnt already. Toggle held items with the X. Swap the left and right items with the Z. Hold a hotbar item with the 0 to 9 keys. Or use the mouse wheel and shift for a right hand. And then quick move items with the shift and click. And split item stacks with the right click. If that makes sense to you, then good, because it made no sense to me. Now you should be ready to take on all the challenges the universe has to offer. Need wood to build a house? Knock down a tree. Looking to discover more about the local flora and fauna? Check out the codex. Faced down by an angry Floran with murder in mind? Run, jump and leap away for safety. There's a whole world out there to explore. Do try not to die too often. I'm really guessing these people really enjoy that book. I can't imagine. And this button apparently teleports you to the spaceship. I forgot I'd done that one. Let's teleport back to the planet. And I'm back at the start. That's nice of it. It puts you back at the start. Quest journal. So, completed, failed, in progress. Fancy. So, I guess I need to quickly make a home and then make a crafting table and things. Okay, I guess that tree wasn't really there. That's fine. We'll get another tree. So, if you guys are enjoying this video, I can make more. Like I said, I can make it where I actually speak in the game, rather than overdubbing it like I currently am. The problem is, the previous one is the music was just a little too loud. Just a little bit, just a wee little bit too loud. So it just completely and utterly killed my voice. But anyway. So, yes. So I'm going to make a little world, a little home, and then I'll make a crafting table. And I will see you in the next episode if you want me to make another episode. Until then, I'm going to casually dig down and see if I can find anything. So, bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.